Hey guys, I'm here again with part 3 because you guys seem to really want it, and I'm really tired, so I'm sorry about my voice. Also, some of you were pointing out how I was like kind of stammering in the last video. It's because when I record myself, I get nervous. I don't know why. But here today, we're going to have 3 of my homeworld gems. I have more homeworld gem characters, but these 3 are the ones I actually have refs for. All the other ones are either a part of something else entirely or they just don't have a reference. So these are the 3 that I'm going to be drawing. And if you can't tell, the drawing process is going to be a lot longer because since there was only 3, I wanted it to kind of match the length of the other parts. So I let the speed be a lot slower. So plus I can talk more, especially for the last one. The last one I got lots to say. But our first nerd here that I'm drawing is actually the first gem character I think I ever made, like even before Moonstone, my own Sona. I think I made this one first, and this is Jet. She, in fact, the whole reason Jet exists was because I wanted to make a gem character. I wanted to see one that had like monster hands for a weapon. I don't know why, but I really wanted to see that. So Jet was born. She's just really short, and I've been meaning to play with her colors a little more because I feel like she needs maybe 1 or 2 more. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But she's got like the gem on the back of her neck, and her weapons are literally just these giant monster hands. I don't remember if I ever decided whether she has actual hands or not, but she's got these huge monster hands, and she's super friendly, and she actually, I looked up when I was researching Jet, I discovered that apparently it, part of its like magical healing properties is that it makes people just generally feel better and feel happier and dispels negative energy. So I decided to make that one of her powers. She's like a low-class noble who can, like, just being around her just makes people feel better. So that's kind of her purpose. And I haven't really used her a lot. I mean, her reference is really old, and I need to use her more. But yeah, that's Jet. Now this one actually is a lot different. Rather than having a little happy hunky-dory pose, we're going on to Borah Knight, who most of you should probably already know because she was the host. She was a part of the last Fuse-Day Tuesday with Bismuth, with our flippin' rainbow fusion, Peacock, jeez. But she's also the host, fusing with someone in particular. I mean, if you go look at the poll, you probably can figure it out. But anyway, so I'm sure you're probably wondering why this happy little rainbow child named Borah Knight gets a really sad pose. Well, not only is it because I ran out of happy poses because I didn't want to do any duplicates, but also because the story she's involved with is kind of sad. Her whole purpose for existing was because me and my friend wanted to make a story that was like, we wanted to kind of have our own little story within the same universe as all the rebels and things like that, but have like kind of we wanted to make an unstable fusion like Malachite. That was exactly our entire purpose. So we each made a part of it and everything went from there. So she's technically in a relationship, quote unquote, with a character named Seraphinite. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, I think. Hopefully. But anyway, so their story is rather interesting. Now, you'll probably notice that, okay, technically, although I said these are my homeworld gems, Borah Knight isn't necessarily a homeworld gem. She's actually neutral, technically. She actually lives on the planet with the rebels, and her story is rather interesting because the whole idea was that she lived on a court that occupied the planet that the rebels now reside in. And she was there, and it had a lot of different creatures and stuff, right? And, oh, by the way, I should probably let you know, Borah Knights, in my own headcanon, are like entertainers. They exist, they have like, they're illusionists who just entertain. And while she was there, she found all these animals that she just fell in love with, but she didn't like that gems didn't care for their existence, so she's like, no way, I can't let them damage this planet anymore. So she ended up using her illusions and running away and using them to chase all of the nobles and the court off of the planet. So they basically abandoned the planet, and she basically just hid out all alone now and hung out with all of the animals on the planet and just made the place her home. And then fast forward centuries later, the rebels end up going off to find their own new home planet, and they stumble across this one. So they thought this planet was abandoned, but she actually lives in secret on this planet. And basically she just watches the rebels. It's like her favorite soap opera. That's exactly what it is. It's her favorite TV show. So she just kind of watches from the sidelines. And then whenever Sarah showed up with all the other crew in the story, she basically just, whenever they met each other, Borah Knight kind of fell in love hard and fast, which sucked in the end, because the thing about Sarah is that she doesn't feel emotion. So when they fused at one point because Sarah manipulated her, it's all really complicated and really sad. Not like I can do it justice here, but she's just a poor child. I don't know why I made her suffer so much, but man, that's my poor rainbow child. My poor rainbow child. So now we come across a character that I think is safe to say she is my probably the most popular gem character I've ever made. I don't know, maybe that's not true, but considering how much artwork I've gotten of her and the fact that I made a contest because I wanted to give her a pearl because she's a noble, and how I got it was less than a month and I got I think either over or close to 60 entries, and I still need to judge it, man. It's crazy. But this is Cleo, or Cleo for short. She is a noble gem I made. She was actually supposed to be an adoptable, but I loved her design so much I couldn't get rid of her, and now she's possibly my most beloved character by everyone. And her deal is that it's kind of funny, really. She is a very, very high-class noble, right below the diamonds kind of noble. And the reason I made it is because if you do research on Cleo, they're extremely rare. Really, really rare. So the whole idea was that they're terraformers lapises. They're terraformers. So she has lava powers, and she can clear off planets and stuff for them to build whatever the hell they want to build. And she's just such a sweetie pie. I explain it all on her reference and whatnot, but what happened was after the Crystal Gem War, all the Humites and whatnot, they were kind of either shattered and they kind of ran out. But then, luckily, after a while of struggling to clear off planets, the Yellow Diamond managed to create a Cleo again, and granted, I don't know if this would happen in the actual canon, but the kind of joke is that Yellow Diamond kind of low-key shows Cleo off to all the other diamonds. She'll just run up Blue, yo Blue, look what I got, I'm better than you. That's, I don't know. Again, I don't know if that actually happened in canon, but that's what I theorize, and that's how it's going. But she's a very tall and high-class noble who has super destructive lava powers, but still wouldn't hurt a fly, at least without knowing it. Obviously with lava powers, she does hurt things, and she doesn't realize it. Don't tell her that. Heaven forbid, do not tell her that. But she's gonna get a pearl soon when I finally judge the contest entries, but I think it's safe to say she's probably one of my favorite gem characters, and she sipped with my friend their Tahitian Pearl. That's who she shipped with. Just the adorable mercenary bird. It's great. It's adorable, really. But yeah, those are my 2 homeworld gems and my neutral gem. And to be honest, I don't know what to do with Jet. I need to do stuff with her because I still love her and she's my first character, so I don't want to just get rid of her. But I don't know what to do with her. She just exists. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. That's Jet, Borah Knight, and Cleo who might, and that kind of concludes my me showing off all my gem characters and stuff. So you've seen them all. You've seen pretty much all of my rebels except for some side characters that I haven't designed. You've seen my 2 harmful gems other than the ones I haven't designed. And you've seen poor little Borah Knight, whom I've made suffer so long. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Expect maybe more videos like this in the future. I don't know what I'm going to do it with. What I might actually do is because I have tons of OCs in original universes. My main one at the moment is I just call it the Luniverse because I don't really have a good title for it yet. But I might do something with that if I can find some nice poses and actually finish all the references finally. Jeez, I'm a procrastinator, professional procrastinator. But I don't know. We'll see what happens anyway. I hope you guys like this, and yeah, gems are fun. Yay. I'm just gonna go now. Zodiac out.